Okay, we are back here live. Thank you, Laura. Laura, back here live. I am actually joined here by Principal Jenny Hell. You may remember this beautiful face, right? Okay, so you are here actually. You have one other announcement that you wanted to make, a very important one, right?
I do. Thank you so much. Today during break, I want all the drama participants, all the drama kids to meet me in the library. And then in the morning, before first period, because I know they've swam, I want to meet with our swim team in the library in the morning before they go to first period.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. So we have a little bit of housekeeping to do in terms of trivia. I know everybody who watched last week's show, y'all put your little answers down, and you know everyone's vying for those 2 coupons to Human Bean. I would be arm wrestling somebody for coffee right now, so I know this is a big deal. Okay, so Human Bean, the question was, when is FAFSA due?
I know that.
You do?
I know that. I know that.
Okay.
February 1st, midnight.
And this is all for monies to go to
college.
This is a big deal.
Exactly. It's huge.
Yeah, you got to fill all those out and get as much money as possible to go to college, right?
February 1st. Let's see if somebody...
All right.
All of these people have the right answer here.
Drum roll.
Drum roll. Great drum roll. Oh, wow. It's in Mrs. Carvalho's advisory, and it's Osmaida Balbuena. So,
Osmaida Balbuena.
Wow. Good job.
Well done. Bien hecho, Osmaida.
Good.
Okay. And you win 2 coupons to Human Bean. And actually, that leads us to this week's trivia question. If you were paying attention to The Sacred Secrets, the first of 3 parts, and actually you can go on to KOBI5.com and watch all of them if you like. But it was a pretty simple question.
Yes, it was a great question. You came up with this. I thought it was great.
So the white buffalo in Indigenous and Lakota lore, what do the white buffalo represent?
Great question, and I love the prize.
Ooh, it's a big deal.
And I wish I were in an advisory so I could participate. But the prize, 2 lunches at the Panda House. I think it's a Panda House.
It's a brand new restaurant.
Yes,
right?
and the kids are talking about it, so great prize.
Moo Guy Pan. A little hungry right now. Okay, so let's get down to business. You were actually here to talk about Friday, February 5th. You guys were all involved in something very important. It was a lockdown.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
And we all wanted to know what prompted this. What was the purpose?
Well, in Jackson County, all of the emergency response people want all the schools to have one protocol. And so we practiced that one protocol. And I think we did a pretty good job, but we've got some work to do.
And so this is kind of along the lines of, you know, post-Columbine, post-Virginia Tech, if there's maybe somebody who escaped from Jackson County Jail, or there's a pedophile on the loose, all these schools have the obligation to just lock down and keep all the kids safe. That's
true. That's true. And Laura, I've got to add this. Lone Pine had a lockdown this year because there was a bear on the...
We covered it, actually, yeah.
On the playground, so it could be anything. So,
exactly.
Yes.
Okay, so how did it go on Friday?
Well, I think it went well. You know, let me tell you what our protocol was.
Okay.
And what it will be. And that is, first of all, we give a very clear announcement. There's no secret code. It says, students, staff, this is a lockdown. Begin the procedures. And so immediately the teachers open their door. They bring adults or students, anybody that they'd see, into their classroom.
That means anybody hanging out in the restroom,
That's right.
straggling behind by their locker, get on in and
get on in and come on in and be safe. And then they make sure their windows are covered, their doors are locked, and the students are quiet. And pirates have a hard time being quiet. And so that's the one thing that we needed to do a better job with, because it felt like there were parties going on in the classrooms. But next time we'll be quiet, and all the students are to sit against the door, the wall next to the door, and we have a red or a green card. If it's a green card, that means everyone's safe, and if it's a red card, that means we need help.
Another interesting nugget, that you have a way to disseminate information in terms of who's in attendance technologically. What do you do?
That's true. We have teachers email the front office the names of any visitors or all the kids that are present. So then we can account for everybody. For example, Ms. Rollins told us there was one student not in her class, but another email told me that the student was safe in this teacher's classroom.
Perfect. Okay, so now what do you advise students who see something suspicious, whether it's writing on a bathroom wall, a shell casing somewhere, they see like rumors on MySpace or something that they what do you suggest them? What do you advise them to do?
That's such a great question, and we've had in the past such great participation by our students. They tell an adult. They tell any adult, and that adult informs the main office immediately, and we handle it.
And don't think that anything is too small.
That's right. Right? That's right. That's a great point, Laura.
Okay, and then the other thing we want to make perfectly clear is this past Friday the 5th, everybody knew about it and it was a drill and maybe you didn't take it so seriously, but next time they might not get that heads up, right?
That's right. That's exactly right. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Well, I think that'll about do it. I thank you so much, Mrs. Hill, for joining us today. And as always, this has been your school,
your people,
and your news. Thanks for joining us.